A-Files showcases people, places, and events in our community. In this segment, we visit an award-winning business as it marks a milestone in historic Olde Town Arvada. In 2010, Charlie's FlyBox celebrated more than 5 years in business in historic Olde Town Arvada and received national recognition as it was named the Fly Fishing Retailer of the Year by American Angler magazine.
In years past, I've always seen it go to really big major fly shops, large internet retailers, things like that. So for a little shop like us, especially 5 years into it, to get it was really a surprise.
But for owner Charlie Craven, the milestones and awards reflect a lifetime of loving fishing and tying flies.
Started tying flies when I was about 8 years old. My family had always fished, never fly fished though. And mom and dad got me a fly tying kit when I was 8, so that's where it all started. And that was about 32 years ago now, so long time back.
Much more than a hobby, fly tying and fishing became his life's work. Craven tied flies commercially for other shops and worked as a guide before casting his own business with partners in Olde Town Arvada.
Down here we have some really unique stores like our shop, like the picking parlor, places that you just don't find in Park Meadows Mall. Really think it contributes a lot to the feel of the neighborhood and of Arvada in general.
If you need it to fish, we've got it. We have, by a long shot, the largest selection of fly tying materials around, and that's a big thing for us. Outerwear, raincoats, waders, boots, you name it. If you need it, it's here.
The guys have a tremendous amount of knowledge and experience, and Charlie's the best fly tyer I've ever seen.
Craven has even written a book on the topic.
And I'll put the hook up in the vise, and I'll start my thread just up behind the hook eye.
Deer hair, fur, synthetic materials. All kinds of things can make up a fly.
Generally, going to try to imitate a bug that's hatching that the fish are eating on, common food that fish eat.
Nimble fingers make the job easier. That and practice, practice, practice.
I'm not any more talented than anyone else in the world by any stretch as far as tying flies. I've just done it a lot longer. I've tied a lot more of them.
Probably 1 million or more by now, he figures. But he says even for a pro like him, the secret to hooking the big one is still a constant quest.
What worked yesterday doesn't make any difference tomorrow. You never learn it all. Doesn't matter how much you do it or how long you do it, you never learn it all.
Besides having the best flies and stocking everything else an angler needs, Charlie's offers classes, including a popular 6-week fly tying series.
Primarily, and one thing that a lot of people are really interested in is just where can I go in Colorado.
And in the summer, the shop offers 3-day classes to learn how to fish.
We have Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday. The Tuesday and Wednesday are here in the shop, and we'll kind of cover the how to tie knots, how to rig everything, and that's kind of set up for a never-ever. Somebody that's never been before, kind of get you right out the gate, what you're going to need to know to kind of get started. And then the Saturday class is actually out on the water, kind of putting all that to use, so you actually get to go fish.
Craven himself figures he's fished just about everywhere, from Colorado and the western states to Mexico, Belize, and Florida.
I've fished enough in my life where, when you first start, you just want to go out and catch a bunch of fish, and then you kind of evolve where you want to catch the big fish, and then you want to catch a bunch of big fish, and then you want to catch the fish that are impossible to catch, and then you just get to a point where it's just fun to go.
And fun to have a place to share your passion for fishing with others.